Hi all, welcome back to the final whistle then for the Championship predictions, week 22. Well, there's two of the three horsemen tonight. Steve is not here, so Steve passes on his regards. He's a busy man this time of year, is our Steve. But we have got a replacement. We've got...
wow, look at this dog.
Your mate Lee and his dog.
How we doing, mate?
I'm all right, Lee. How are you?
I'm all right. I wish this horse would get out of my camera, though.
What's this your debut on the predictions? Obviously, you have been on the Championship roundup with us, but yeah, welcome, Lee. Hope you're
Thanks
good,
for having me, mate.
Good. Rich, how are we, my mate?
Oh yeah, I'm just about over Saturday. Picking to talk about it, I know. I've been waiting all week. I'm glad Steve's not here because he'd give me some stick as well, wouldn't he?
I'm a bit nicer than Steve, you know.
Yeah, you are.
Christmas spirit and all that,
yeah,
mate. You know?
Exactly. I know you go a bit softer on me, maybe.
There'll be no slagging off particular places tonight, mate. On the show.
No, unless Lee wants to do that, he can.
So I'm sure
Jack will kick me off if I do that.
Steve will be in the comments. Let's see it. Everyone's in. Paul, how are we? Fair play to Leicester. Better team. Well, that's nice of you to even say that Leicester's a better team than Ipswich. You know, we're not going to say anything Steve would like to say on different things, but yeah. Where are we? Evening, Colin. Lee, have you found your sky blue fox yet, mate? I think
no, but listen to this. I went into the Sky Blue shop and I was thinking about doing it. I need to have a little chat with Mr. Chat GPT. I went into the Cov shop and I found a big basket full of Sky Blue Sams. And I'm just trying to find a way right this second to redress him in a Leicester shirt.
It's all right, mate. If you want to touch a Leicester shirt, put yourself in it, Lee. I think you'd look better than what you got on now, mate. Tommy, how are we? Evening, especially Lee's pup.
Yeah, he's 5 now. He's 5. Let's say hello, Ricky. Quick. Everyone say hello.
Evening, Jack.
Don't get me in it.
He's a big boy, isn't he? You know.
It's a big boy.
They're not bloody young for long, Lee. I'm telling you, pups, you know, when they grow up and then they get older and older and you just think,
why don't you have kids, Jack?
Wait till you have kids.
Yeah, don't tell me that one. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, go and subscribe to your mate Lee on YouTube, which is there. Go and subscribe to my mate Rich at the Suffolk Crunch. Yeah, go and check out Lee's content, Rich's as well. Both do their respective clubs, Coventry and Ipswich Town. So yeah, go and check the boys out. Who else is in? Colin's in. How are we, Colin? Well, I'm sure him and Nigel will have a few words. But boys, welcome. Where should we start before we get into the predictions? Rich, sad news from Ipswich Town. A diehard Town fan, Andrew Hammond, has passed away, sadly. Condolences to his family and friends at this very sad time. Obviously, you would have seen Andrew at, was it Leicester at the weekend? Talk to me about it, mate.
Yeah, he's one of these guys. You don't know everyone who goes to football, Jack, but if you follow your team up and down the country, you'll know the faces, won't you? I mean, he's been going for years. I think he's season ticket holder at Portman Road. See him at Leicester Saturday, and sadly Monday he took his own life. He was only 52. I think there's going to be something in the programme on Saturday for the Sheffield Wednesday game, and I think on the screen, and I'm hoping they're doing a minute's applause because I think football fans are good with that. You get something online and then everyone sort of backs it. So the 52nd minute on Saturday, hopefully they can do that. But we were chatting before, weren't we? I mean, the stigma around men's mental health and suicide and men not wanting to talk, boys, it's just so sad. I mean, this time of year as well, you know, it's Christmas. Look, and everyone's going through everything. Everyone's going through stresses and everything, and it's just sad that he thought that was the only way out. And I hope that brings a little bit of peace, and just send best wishes to his friends and his family, because everyone would know him if they'd been in a way. And he's a lovely guy, and it's just he's going to be missed by a lot of people.
For sure, mental health's a massive thing, and we always say check in with our loved ones, friends, and everything like that, because this is what it is. There's mental health's a crazy thing in it. As men, we don't like to talk and open up. We like to bottle things up, but there's always a time where you need to talk to people, and talk about your struggles and that, and open up, because it'll get easier. But I really feel for people who obviously don't open up about these type of things. Obviously, I've been the same in the past, where I've spoke about not a lot. People say, "You're all right, Jack," and you just go on with your own life, don't you? And you don't think about opening up to anybody. So for anybody who does feel down or anything and is really struggling with mental health, I'd probably advise you to actually go and speak to people, your loved ones and that, because it's a way of easing, it's a way of support, And rest in peace again to Andrew, who's obviously sadly lost his life due to mental health. Lee, what's your thoughts on mental health?
Mate, like what we said before we started the stream, mental health is massive, and people don't realise that. But there are so many people that state that they are advocates of mental health awareness, and then in the next breath, they'll be slating someone all over social media. We've all got to remember the power of social media for the good and the bad. Now, I've been victim of a lot of abuse since I started my social media stuff. I'm at a point now where I still get it, but it just goes over my head. A lot of these people are very unaware of how their comments can affect people. And I do implore people to think about what you say. Think about not judging a book by its cover before you start typing behind the keyboard. If you feel very strongly about someone and you have strong words, unless it is directly affecting you, just block them. Don't say anything. We as content creators, I know this is irrelevant to Andy at the minute, but you don't know what has been said to him behind the scenes via social media, via text messaging. Think about what you say to someone before you say it.
Yeah, it's a good way of what you've just said there, Lee. It's a strong message, and like I say, this time of year, Christmas and that, people can be happy, and then there's other people out there who are in this type of situation. Regards go out to Andrew's family and friends, and hopefully he's found peace. But boys, let's get on to week 21. Let's have a look at the scores. So I got 2 last week. Steve got 2 and Rich got 1.
Oh, well.
One pretty weak, Rich, no?
Well, I'll take 1. It's better than none. Sad that you got 2, Jack.
I think we're all sad when Jack starts winning something.
He's not winning, Lee. He's still bottom of the table, I'm sure.
I'm still bloody behind, Lee. I've gained a point on Rich. But
what is the scores? What is the scores on the doors, Jack? Overall?
I don't know. He hasn't sent to me.
I know I'm still.
27. Did you have 27 last week?
I'm not sure. I don't want to boast. We'll have to wait till the score adjudicator is back on the next show.
Well, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to obviously talk about it, because obviously I don't know what he keeps the scores. I'm just. I'll tell you what, he's messaging me now actually. So
we'll have a live update.
Yeah, I know you was on 27 last week, Rich. So you're now on 28. I think Steve were on 23, so I about to put him on about 25, and I think I were on 19. So that put me on 21.
Oh, you're into the 20s. Oh, Jack, come, welcome in.
Antonio, it could be then. Mental health could be. Well, there we go. Well Definitely. Said, Lee. Right, let's get on to what happened last week. West Brom opened up the game against Sheffield United at the Championship last weekend. They won 2-0 at home to the Blades. Eased a bit of pressure on, obviously, Ryan Mason. West Brom seem to be quite good at home. They've been unbeaten at home for quite a few months. Sheffield United. Chris Wilder seemed to have a lot to say about his players and that. And, basically throw him under the bus. Rich, with everything he said, I think was quite factual.
I see he's clearing out a load of his loans, isn't he? I see.
Yeah.
So we got Che Bonnet, obviously on loan from us. So he'll probably be returned to us. I think there's Ben Godfrey, Louis Barry. Obviously, these are all signed before he's come in, Wilder. But they're still pretty inconsistent, Jack, the Blades, aren't they? I still think they could mount a challenge for the playoffs, but you just got to be consistent. That was a big win for West Brom. Big win for Mason. And we just have to see how both them teams go this week. But, I'm not sure. I think I went for Sheffield United winning that game. I was quite surprised.
I think all three of us did.
Yeah,
I was kind of took back by it a little bit. Obviously, there was a bit of a controversy on the second goal. Is apparently he got fouled, but football goes on. There's no VAR in the Championship to pull goals back and sort of get rid of them a bit. But,
Lee's got that to look forward to next season, VAR.
Yes.
Well,
thank you very much, Rich.
if they make it to the Premier League, it's a big if at the minute with Coventry City.
I think they're well
Come
on their
on
way.
now,
Jack.
Jackie
They're well on their way. They're well on their way.
I think my first little dig. Lovely stuff. 52nd minute, please applaud. Yeah, agreed. I hope you can return our tractor boys' wheels to us after they well and truly fell off.
They did, didn't they? We'll talk about the game soon, Jack.
Let's talk about the Canaries. Norwich 2.
Nigel's in the chat. He's happy, isn't he? Is Nigel happy in the chat, Jack, tonight?
Not really.
He probably will be now. We're going to talk about his team.
Right. Norwich 2, Southampton 1. Lee, a bit of controversy in that game regarding Norwich's second goal for supposed handball.
The thing is, a goal is a goal, ain't it? Doesn't matter how it comes. Doesn't matter if it is offside, if it isn't. I've said this before. Coventry City last couple of seasons, we looked good on paper, but the goals weren't going in. We can complain about it as much as we want. They're the goals. That's how the game ended. But on the flip side, even if it ended 1-1, from a Coventry City perspective, that looks good for us going into Southampton this weekend.
Yeah.
I think Norwich played a very good game, but I don't think Southampton looked massively impressive.
Well, they missed a penalty, didn't they?
Yeah.
I was in Nando's. I was waiting for my sleigh burger, Jack. You were in there in Nando's. I had it on my phone, and there it was, a penalty. And I thought, yes, here we go, Adam Armstrong, just before half time, 1-0 to the Saints. And the goalkeeper saved it, didn't he? There you go. What did Colin say? Open top bus parade at Carrow Road. There you go.
Maradona at Carrot Road.
Anyway, I like Nigel in the chat. I know he's a Norwich fan, but I like him. He gives a bit back, doesn't he? He's a bit of banter. Good win for the Canaries. They needed that, Jack. They really did. They need
a few more of that, don't
they?
They
They do. But they give themselves half a chance. Did you see in the week? So you know, this time of year, the clubs, they all go round to the local hospitals, don't they, to visit some sick kids. And there was so Philip Clement, Lee, he'd gone into this hospital in Norwich, and he was a young lad. I'm not quite sure how old. But he was an Ipswich fan in hospital in Norwich. And Philip Clement, I'll tell you what, I thought it was really good of him. He turned up wearing like one of them COVID masks.
Brilliant.
And I thought nowadays, right, managers
that humour and banter is lost.
Managers don't show enough personality because they're under pressure and it's a serious job. But I thought, I'll tell you what, hats off to you. I really like that. I thought that was really good.
Just on your point there, go back into the late 90s and stuff like that, when you had Gaza and stuff just rocking up at random places. Do you know what I mean? You don't get that these days at all.
I suppose nowadays everything's on social media. Yeah. Everyone's got a camera phone, and everyone wants to stitch everyone up, don't they?
Yeah, massively.
Leicester's players visited the hospitals today as well, which is it's a great thing, isn't it, for the kids to see the players and that, and you know it's a good thing this time of year. And obviously, I think Coventry City's done it as well this week. So
I'd have to argue with you there, though, Jack. If I was in a Leicester hospital and the Leicester team came in around my bed, I'd say, "Let me die in peace."
Joe, what, you wouldn't even be let in. That's the thing. Your mate Lee, you're one of our own. Your mate Lee, you're one of our own. Oh, he's got a champ.
Jensen.
That's got a good champ for you there, mate. I don't know about the Coventry part, Lee, but yeah, I'm sure you can. There's other teams to support. Tamworth or someone like that, someone better. No. Right, Oxford, 2-1 defeat to Preston. Preston are picking up a bit, aren't they, Rich? You know, they've picked up their home forms quite well this season, away form.
I mean, they're third. I mean, they're having an unbelievable season.
Very good.
I just keep thinking the bubble's going to burst with them, with Heckenbomb's lot, but they're still there, aren't they? Look, loads of games coming up this time of year around Christmas, loads of points. So if Preston can put they're 7 behind Borough, this is the time with the parachute teams struggling. You've just got to make hay while the sun shines with these teams, I think, and someone's going to go up unexpectedly this season. I reckon it could be a Preston or a Millwall. You don't know, do you? Or a Coventry, Jack.
Could be anybody. You know, the Championship, I find so far, no one's running away with anything. Well, Coventry's obviously a bit apart from second place at the minute. I think it's 5 points in it now.
It's 5 points now, but people have been like slating Coventry saying, oh, it's only 5 points now. Middlesbrough have closed that gap, blah, blah. Yeah. We had 2 tough games against Ipswich and Preston. But if you asked any one of your fans, would you be happy being 5 points clear at the end of at Christmas? You would have snapped someone's hand off, mate.
It's about being top, isn't it? You know, and building on it, to be fair. Obviously, the festive period brings a lot of games, Boxing Days, New Year, 29th of December as well when teams play again. So it's like 3 games in a matter of so long, which obviously then you look at your squad depth as well, in it. Is it going to handle this type of thing? But a much-needed win for Stoke, Lee. They beat Swansea 2-1 and Sorba Thomas in amongst the goals again, but Ben Pearson's goal was fantastic.
It was. Just going back to Sorba Thomas. Sorba Thomas is a fantastic player. I think we've had this conversation before. He really is. Yeah. That attacking sort of presence he holds, very much similar to sort of like the Fatawu. He's dangerous whenever he's got the ball, and you've got to be wary about him. I think with a lot of Stoke fans at the minute, they were worried. Obviously, they dropped off a little bit from second when we played them a few weeks back. And people are saying, is it the Mark Robbins effect and blah, blah, blah. But they've got a solid team. They've got a strong team. They really have. And I wouldn't be surprised they start picking points up again over this Christmas period.
I agree. What's your thoughts on Stoke, Rich? Obviously, you know, much needed win after a bit of a crap form that they found themselves in, but a much needed win at home over Swansea.
Yeah, look, they're well in that mix. We played them the game before, and I thought they played some really good football without having any sort of goal threat. But I mean, Ben Pearson, Jack. Yeah. When did he last score a goal like that? I mean,
I don't know.
Ever? He's just a midfield spoiler, isn't he? I mean, look, the thing is now you got to back it up. I'm not sure where are they this week, Stoke. They've got to be away, aren't they? I'm not sure
they're away. They're at Watford.
Yeah, well, there's a game. That's one of them 50-50 games in the Championship. I think they could go there and they could quite easily turn Watford over, but they probably won't because Watford will have my favourite score, Jack. If you know what that is, we always go for it. Yeah. So, but he's done it. Look, Mark Robbins. He was obviously. Lee knows him well from Coventry. And what was your feelings, Lee, when he left Coventry? Did you think it was the right time to move him on?
So bearing in mind, we had a new owner take over with Doug King. Obviously, Mark Robbins was here for a year or two. I think the way in which that we wanted to restructure the club, and obviously from hearsay, there was a lot of gossip going on behind the scenes in the dressing rooms and such and such and such. I think it was the right time for Mark Robbins to leave for Coventry City and also for Mark Robbins.
Did he struggle when Vivash left? Is that...
My honest opinion, without knowing the information, obviously all I know is hearsay. There was a lot of talk that there was fallouts behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Not only did Vivash leave, but there were other coaching staff that left as well.
I think George Boateng, he was on your coaching staff when he
George Boateng, he did come in. He was only there for a short period. But like I say, this is all hearsay. I think it was the right time for both club and Mark Robbins to part ways. Obviously, we brought in Frank Lampard. A lot of scepticism about that. Mark Robbins obviously took a bit of a hiatus, or small hiatus, before joining Stoke. His first, or the end of last season. Where did Stoke finish last season? Is anyone off the top of the red?
They were struggling, weren't they?
They were struggling.
Up,
I think obviously this season they've shifted it up a gear and they've looked good. At the start of this season, they've looked good. Bear in mind that we're 20 games deep into the season now. They have dropped off. They're looking better. As far as Mark Robbins is concerned, I've got the utmost respect for him, for what he did for Coventry City, for his loyalty and service to the club. But it was, from my perspective, the right time for him to move on for the club and for him.
I mean, I thought he'd done a fantastic job at yours, Lee, under real difficult circumstances. And you think, look, you were a penalty kick away from getting to the Premier League, and you were a toenail away against Man United.
Not even just that, Rich. Bear in mind that not even just that. Bear in mind that Mark Robbins spent most of his term with Coventry City under the umbrella of what was Sisu.
Yeah, definitely.
So we were mismanaged from the get-go with these guys. So he didn't have a lot of opportunities. And yeah, I can kind of see that now that he's at Stoke, maybe are more doors open to him, more options available to him, better communications and discussions with the management over at Stoke, because I can guarantee there weren't that over at Cov with Sisu.
Hello, Rich or Lee. Can we catch up next week on my channel? We can talk about Coventry and how the season's doing. Well, Rich isn't a Coventry fan. Rich is he's an Ipswich supporter. Lee's the Coventry man. So, Lee, I want to discuss something with you actually while you're here. There's a lot of fans talking about this week.
Here he goes.
Coventry charging £45. Obviously, it's £35 for 3-year-olds to about, is it 18, 16? I think the bracket is. What is your stance on that with Coventry charging fans £45?
Right, so first and foremost, let me make absolutely clear, it's not something that I agree with, okay?
Yeah.
I have no control, no say whatsoever. It is what it is. The only way to put a stop for team, because it's not just Coventry City that have done this. Let me make this clear as well. It's not just Coventry City that have done this. There are other teams over the past few seasons that have also been in similar situations. Coventry have only done this to 3 teams so far, and that is West Brom, Birmingham, and Leicester. Okay. So whilst we're not only, it's not just away fans that we're charging this to, it's also to home fans. Okay.
No.
Now, whilst I don't agree with it, it will continue to happen from a business perspective purely because of supply and demand. If the demand is there, Doug King or whichever owner from whatever football club is going to supply them. So whenever people have spoken to me about this in the past or over the past couple of days, they'll go, "We don't agree with those prices." I'll go, "Okay, are you going?" I mean, yeah, of course I'm going. You are a victim of your own efforts. You won't stop this until you boycott it completely, and that's as simple as that.
Yeah, I agree, Colin, about that one. Price caps. Obviously, there is one in the Premier League, aren't they, for away games?
30 quid, isn't it?
So, there'll be.
I think when we go to you, I think it was 32 quid where they charged us.
Yeah, I think it was the same as most clubs. Pre-season, they'll structure the games and categorise each games from a level 1 to 5 rating or A to D or whatever. The way Doug King has spot, I've seen a snippet. I'm not sure if it's come from Doug King's lips or if it's just social media putting words there. But you've got to look at, again, the games that we've charged the £45 to are the in-demand tickets, the in-demand that we know that they're going to sell out. So your West Brom, your Birmingham and your Leicester, they know they're going to sell them out. So again, going back to supply and demand, I don't agree with it because it takes it away from the working man. It takes it away from the enjoyment of young children coming to these games. So I would rather lower them prices and fill out your stadiums. But if tickets are being sold and you've got a full house, why would you lower it?
There we go.
He's spot on. Lee's spot on, though. He's spot on. While people pay it, they're going to keep charging it. The only way is to not get charged it is don't go.
Correct.
It's the modern way of football now, isn't it? It's all business, commercial, and basically filling the pockets. I think that's how football is. It's not how we used to perspective of football. Used to pay the cheap and go and watch your team. It's just about business and whatever it is now. And that's the whole modern day football, in my opinion. I don't agree with the price, to be honest. And I think it's extortion, especially charging a bloody 3-year-old bloody 35 quid.
Yeah, you've already told me you're getting yours on a 3-month Klarna.
We're going to have to get the 3-month Klarna payments. Work out £15 a month. It's fantastic. If we pay back for the end of the season. Lee, Jack and Rich, if you could sign one player in January, who would you sign? Do you know what? I don't know. We need a striker, of course, but I'm not sure. We need to probably fill a couple of positions. I haven't really got any players in mind at this time. It'd be one that we can discuss in the future before the window starts. But I tell you what, Birmingham 1, Charlton 1, Coventry 1, Bristol City 0. Poor Lee. Talk to me about the win over Bristol City. Do you just manage to nick the goal in the end through who scored again for Cov?
Ephron Mason-Clark.
That's him. Yeah, him.
So sort of bundled it in. Listen, the 1-0, again, going back to my previous comment, the 1-0 doesn't probably represent how Coventry played on both halves. I think in the first half, I counted between 8 or 10 chances, good chances that we had attacking possession and putting the ball into that third quarter, into that final third. A 1-0 is a 1-0. It's still a win. It is more important that we've had that win after playing Ipswich and Preston. So going back to the Ipswich-Preston, Ipswich is always going to be a tough game. It doesn't matter if they were doing well for the first few games of the season or not. It's irrelevant. They are a parachute team. They have got some money in the bank and good, solid players. Preston, on the other hand, we've never won it deep down. So to get a draw, well, I'm happy with that. We wanted the win. We should have beat a 10-man Preston team. Didn't happen. So to get that one goal after hitting so many chances against Bristol, I'll take that. And the lads will go into the next game against Southampton with a lot of confidence. Even more so that they lost to Norwich 2-1. So 1-0 is 1-0. It's still a win. We look at the bigger picture, look at the chances created, look at how we played as a team. And we do have a full team minus Brandon Thomas-Asante.
Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channels. A Suffolk Crunch, the Final Whistle, your mate Lee. We all do content creating for our respective clubs. Go and check us all out. What's the like target tonight?
55. We go 55, Jack.
We got 52 last week.
Yeah, 55 is a good number. We get around the 50.
Guys, if you're in that chat now, hit that like button. It's easy.
Yeah, there we go. It's 39 if you're watching, by the way. It's 39. So we get 39 likes now already.
And if you ain't shared the live, drop a share as well. Support your boys.
There we are. Right, the next one. Leicester City 3.
Oh, no.
Ipswich Town 1. Now you're getting it.
Here we go.
Richard's turn.
Anyway, firstly, I want to see what jumper you're wearing. What is this jumper you're wearing tonight, Jack?
It's a Christmas jumper.
Is it Walker's?
It is, but it's got Leicester City on it for obviously sponsor reasons.
Yeah, like it.
It's Classic Football Shirt sent me one. When was it today?
I did see you opening that one.
And really nice. To be fair, 40 quid for a bloody Christmas jumper is a bit probably, but they sent me it. I did a video on it. The way we do a little video on it, so I was like, okay, then, and there you are. It saves you 40 quid, so why not? Rich, mate, Leicester 3-1 winners. I thought we dominated the game quite well. You lot had a little spell in the game, but I think you lot probably underestimated us a bit, to be honest. To be fair, you lot went into the game with confidence. Philogene doing really well. George Hurst. Do you know what, right? I don't know if this is me, but he's poor. He really is. And Vestergaard had him in his back pocket all game. Ben Nelson pocketed Philogene. But Ipswich, we had them under the cosh for a big spell of the game. And I thought you were very poor. I expected better from you. Like Jack Clark, no show. And the only thing he was doing was just flicking his hair, Rich. And
what did Steve call him? Timu Jack Grealish. That's what he called him, didn't he?
And Fatawu scored the absolute 70 odd.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We ain't heard about this goal.
Look at this. Look at that.
What was it? 65?
65. Yeah, 65. I think you missed the nutmeg there, Jack, that he done. Because he nutmegs Jack Taylor in the middle of... Oh, there you go. It's just nutmeg. It's a great goal, look.
To get it from there.
I mean, there was a few of our fans criticising Walton, the goalkeeper.
The thing is, the goalkeeper.
You're never expecting a goal like that, though, are you?
I mean, the way these teams play now, boys, the goalkeeper's playing high anyway, so it happens more and more. I'd rather just say, Jack, it's a fantastic bit of skill. As a football fan, you know, he's done the nutmeg, he's hit it, and where we were, as soon as he hit it, I thought, you're in trouble here, Walton. You're in trouble because he couldn't get his feet going, and great time as well. What was it? 42 minutes, 41, 42 minutes. 42. Just on half time, you know, you 1-0. We'd have probably took 1-0 going in because we hadn't played that well. That goes in. That goes in. It's 2-0, and then you're thinking. I'm thinking. Look, you were 2-0 up in the week, weren't you? At Bristol, and then you sort of fell apart a little bit. And I was hoping, right, if we could get the next goal in this game, I thought we could be in here, and then that's the one. The De Cordova-Reid goal is a great goal. The Fashoe goal is a great goal. The third goal, from our point of view, that's right up your end, isn't it? It's crap defending. Leif Davis trying to buy a foul instead of clearing the ball. Instead of clearing it, he's trying to be clever there. You know, when these defenders now they're facing their own goal, they're looking for that little shove in the back, and they're going to be on the deck. Where just clear the ball in the stand. As soon as that goal goes in at 3-0, it's over. And I know
that's also happening in the Premier League as well. I know obviously we see our teams, but these boys, our boys, see a lot of the Premier League action, and this is where it's come from. That looking for the foul, it never used to be like that. It never used to be like that in the Championship. Right.
Do your job, Lee. Do your job. If you're facing your own goal, kick the ball in the stand. Just get it out. Clear your lines. And when we scored, I don't know what your goalkeeper was doing, Jack. Lovely pass, by the way.
Do you know what, right? There's always a bloody mistake in him, that keeper. He cost us some goals. He really does. You know, he makes the mistakes, and you just think to yourself, you're comfortable in the game, and you think, we were on top at that point, and you think, okay, we'll get another goal. But what do? We just pass it out. Oliver Skip's already marked. So why are you passing it out when you could just go long? If that goes long and that goes out of play, that goal never happens.
But I see there what you're like, because for about 5 minutes you looked a bit ropey. I'm thinking if that was 2-0 and we got back to 2-1, you're well in the game. At 3-1, you're probably thinking it's a bit of a long shot, but you can't expect to play well.
I was listening to TalkSport the other day, and I can't remember which presenter was talking, but he said a 2-0 lead is one of the most dangerous leads to have. Yeah, purely because your team are susceptible to sitting back on a 2-0 lead. And as soon as you do, and the other team pulls one back, that's one in it. That's one in it. And then once you take advantage of that momentum, it's gone. That 2-0 lead is dangerous.
But you fully deserved the win, Jack. We just didn't turn up. That was probably a typical away performance from us of late.
Well, like I said to you, Rich, about George Hurst, mate, I'm expecting that bread to be buttered, mate. Break on bloody
mouldy.
Don't talk about George Hurst. He should have been sent.
Lee's still not happy. I like Lee's video when he was at Town, and you said you were in the concourse out the back, and you said it looks like a prison cell.
Mate, listen, and I stand by this. The outside looks amazing. It really, really does. Inside look like a pissing prison, mate. And a £4 sausage roll.
Yeah, you did that very good.
A £4 sausage roll, mate.
Oh, mate, your hand was bigger than that. I was just thinking, that
was 3 fingers.
They're gonna that stand is gonna be knocked down. That's the next thing when they've done the training ground. Yeah. There's plans that they want to get the capacity up to 40,000. So that stand will go eventually. That's donkeys years old, Lee. That stand.
Yeah,
I don't know how they must struggle to get the safety certificates for that, because I was sat in there. And it's really pokey, and you think that the gangways are narrow, and
it is tight and narrow getting in there.
Yeah, it needs to go. It needs to go.
Question for you two boys, whilst you're talking about Leicester and the Town, who's better, Fatu or Philogene?
Fatu.
Oh, I'm in Jack's camp. I voted. Ant was not very happy, was he? He's not very happy with you, Jack.
unless Philogene goes and does that now, go and score a 71 yard.
There's no chance. Yeah.
But he's not going to do that. But Fatahu's goal of the season for the championship's already done. Unless someone scores even further out now, it ain't happening. And then someone said to me, about Philogene and bloody Abdul. I said, Abdul's a better player. I said, Abdul will turn up in big games when he needs to. Philogene can't. Philogene, he'll go missing. He turned up in the Norwich game. Fantastic. Do you know what? People slate Abdul for his worldies that he scored. That's all Philogene scored. You take all them worldies away from Philogene. What's he really offered to town this season, Rich?
He's not scored a goal away. I'm in your camp, Jack. I think I don't agree, Colin. I think he's overrated, Philogene. It's masked. He'll score a worldie. He'll bang one in from 30 yards in the top corner, and everyone will think, "Oh wow, look at that!" But look what he does overall in the game. Not a lot.
With Fatahu, I get a lot of stick from the Leicester boys, and they're saying Fatahu's better and better and better. And I go, I agree. I agree. That they say Fatahu's fantastic. He is. I'm not denying that. I think
Lee just likes to rage bait a bit, mate. Saying,
of course I do, mate.
He knows they'll bite. This is the thing. But no, I read Lee like a book, man. I don't have to comment on these things because I know what he's up to. And
Jack likes me now. That's what it is.
It is is it the Opta records? Is it? It's the longest goal in the championship.
Yeah.
But obviously, since Opta records has come out, obviously Andy Lonergan will sit there and say I scored the longest goal, but mate, Opta records weren't around then, so we're not thinking about that type of thing. You know, and that was against Leicester, by the way. Kevin Pressman ring goal. I don't know if you know who that is.
I see that the other day. Kevin Pressman's goal was that against you? Was it?
Yeah, Andy Lonergan. He's just looking it just bounces up, doesn't it? And it just goes over him, and it's like, oh my god, mate, can you get any worse? You should be saving it. I don't know, but. Moving on, right. Middlesbrough 3, QPR 1. Good win for Borough. Kim Hellberg with another win for him. Borough, what did they have? 18 shots in the game.
Is that 4 or 5 on the bounce now for Borough, isn't it?
Borough are now, let me have a look. They've got 4 on the bounce. 4 wins on the bounce. Good win for Borough. Hull 3-1 winners against Millwall. I think Aziz got sent off. For Millwall in the end. Ollie McBurney still banging in the goals for the Tigers, and let's just say Millwall got mauled by the Tigers.
We can't say that. That is the worst chance.
Well, you have to use the reference, Lee, I'm afraid, when you get 3 goals or more. You know, Portsmouth 2, Blackburn 1, boys, and Wrexham 2, Watford 2. Good point for Wrexham at home. What do you take out of them games, Rich?
Big win for Pompey. Yeah, I think that was. I think I said last week on it. I think that was a must-win game for them. You've got to win your home games. You're down that bottom, and they'll have been under a bit of pressure also because Norwich had obviously played before them, hadn't they? And they got the win. Yeah. So that turned up the heat. But what are they on 20? Norwich are on 17. Pompey 4th bottom. Yeah, look, it's going to be tight down there. Norwich have got.
It's not just down there though, Rich. It's tight from the bottom past halfway of the league.
I think Charlton are in trouble, Lee. If you look at them, 17th, 24 points, and they're going only one way at the minute, and that's down. But that was a good point for them at Birmingham, wasn't it, Jack?
Very much
fair to them, but they need some wins. This is a time of the season you need these. What you got? 4 or 5 games around Christmas.
Yeah. This is the toughest period. Everyone says month on month, oh, it's going to be a tough month. It's a tough month. Christmas is a very tough, stressful month. This is where you need to be picking up points just to see you into the new year. A bit of confidence for the boys, a bit of positive momentum.
Was it 4 games in 12 days?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, some of these teams ain't gonna rack it, I don't think. And this is where I think the table will start to evolve itself quite well.
This is where the January transfer window is going to be super important. Listen, Coventry have got a thin squad, but we are open to that. When we
Preston
come to
the same.
Yeah, when we come to Ipswich, we had 3 or 4 lads out. Some were playing in the wrong position.
I think you had 2 goalies, Lee. You had 2 goalies on the bench that day, didn't you, against us? I think.
Yeah, we did. One of the lads would turn up sick as well. So it was just no excuses, Rich. No excuses. You were the better team on the day. You really were. But it just shows how thin our squad is and how other teams may be. And like what you said, Jack, this Christmas period, when you're playing so many games in such a short period, it will or it can expose certain teams. But you gotta have faith, haven't you?
That's it. Yeah, Derby were the last game. They beat Sheffield Wednesday quite comfortably, to be fair, the Rams. Could have been more for Derby. Adjumang scored in that game. Good away win for Derby. Obviously, I had it down as 2-0, but I think me and Rich had it down as 2, but then Derby ended up ruining it and getting another. So, bit of party poopers, eh, Rich?
You nearly got 3. You nearly got 3 correct then.
Nearly. You could have got your second one, Rich.
I'll settle for one, mate.
Hopefully better than this. Hopefully better this week. But
hopefully.
Let's get on to week 22 then, boys. The Friday night game is Swansea City versus Wrexham.
Swansea.
Is it a derby though?
Well, you'd say it's a derby. They're both in Wales, aren't they?
I mean, yeah, but you talk to Swansea fans and you talk to Cardiff fans, and they don't really count Wrexham as a derby.
Well, that's their big derby is against each other. Swansea Cardiff's the big one down there.
I guess in like.
Is this a bit like Leicester Derby? Is this a bit like Leicester Derby? We're going back to that again, Jack.
Well, obviously, Coventry's our closest to derbies, isn't it? Then there's obviously Derby and then Forest, and yeah, it's a bit of where Leicester care more about Forest and Derby, but then it also depends where you're from in Leicester. If you're from West Leicester,
yeah. So this is what I've said before, Jack. I think a derby and a rivalry are different. Yeah. So a derby would be classed as local team versus local team based on geographical location. A rivalry is something different. I mean, you look at Leeds versus Manchester United, for example. That's a rivalry.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's not a local derby rivalry.
I'll put that comment up by Nige. He's getting a bit confident now, and Norwich have got a couple of wins, and he's confident they're going to get enough points to stay up. Blimey. You would say now, he started quite well, Philip Clement. Yeah. Why did they keep Manning for so long, Jack?
Well, that's the board and everything's decision, and to roll into one. They probably.
It wasn't working. They should have pulled the plug earlier on him.
Yeah, 2-2 draw. What is Steve gone in this one? Let's have a look what Steve's got for this one. So Steve's gone. Swansea 1, Wrexham 2. Ooh. I've got this one as Swansea 1, Wrexham 1. I've got it as a draw. Steve's gone for a Wrexham win. Rich, what you got?
Well, where are Swansea? Where are we looking at? They're 19th, aren't they? They picked up a little bit under their new gaffer.
Yeah.
Playing ahead of everyone else. You can get still a bit of a march. They go above Sheffield United and Charlton if they can win. Wrexham, they need a win, don't they? They drew last week at home, late goal there. I'm going to go for 2-1. I'll go with Steve. 2-1 Wrexham. I think they'll just about edge it. Kiefer Moore, nodding one in.
Lovely. I'll write them down as you're saying them because Steve wants them after this, so I'm going to have to send them to him. Lee, what you got, mate, for this one?
I flipped it around. I think Swansea are going to do one over on the Welsh derby. I do think
it is a Welsh derby, but it's not.
Yeah, I do think Swansea are the bigger team, and I'm not a massive fan of teams buying the way through these leagues. Respect what they've done.
But you're not a fan of Hollywood, then, no, Lee?
Listen, the Hollywood derby, when the Hollywood derby, they announced it on the TV, Birmingham versus Wrexham. I cringed. I've gone for a 2-1 to Swansea.
Lovely stuff. Let's see what the chat say. Manning was shocking, decent boss. 2-0 Swansea, 2-2. On to Blackburn. Hopefully this game stays on because I know what the weather's like up here. Will it be water polo or will we see a game of football, Rich, for this one? What do you reckon, Blackburn versus Millwall, mate?
Well, what's the weather forecast for the weekend up there, Jack? Have you looked?
Well, it says it's going to be cloudy with 7 degrees.
Bloody hell, that's like a summer's day in Blackburn.
They'll have the deck chairs out.
Yeah, they'll be putting on the factor 30 up there. Millwall off the back of a defeat last week. They don't give a lot away, other than I think you whacked them 4-0, didn't you, Lee, at the Den? Played them earlier in the season, Millwall, didn't you? I think that was
but they
that was an evening game.
They did us in the Carabao Cup a week or two before, but then we smashed them 4-0.
But, Blackburn at home need the points. I think it might be 1-1.
1-1. Lee, what you got, mate?
So I've seen a post the other day. Obviously, Blackburn fans are not happy with their owners. I think I know we talk about what happens on the pitch with the managers and whatnot, but bear in mind you have got that 12th man as well. I think a lot of the Blackburn fans are very unhappy with how things are being played and being run at the club. And I think that's going to have a big effect on the game, if I'm honest with you. Millwall are still a tough team. I know they're still floating around that sort of top section. I do think Millwall are going to do. I don't want to offend Ollie Collins too much because I've got a lot of love for Ollie Collins, but I do think Millwall are going to do them 2-0.
2-0. I've got Blackburn 0, Millwall 1. I've got a 1-0 win for the Lions going into this one. Steve, he has got Blackburn 1, Millwall 2. Rich, what did you go for in this one again, mate?
1-1. 1-1.
1-1, yeah?
Yeah, go 1-1, mate.
Lovely stuff. The next one, Deepdale. Preston take on Norwich. Preston quite good at home. Norwich just really started to pick up under Clement. Lee, how do you see this one going at Deepdale, mate? Because Preston was it 5-0?
Preston held us, mate, with 10 men.
They're third.
I think they're a very strong team, but I do think that Norwich, after beating Southampton, having such a good game against Southampton, I still think they're going to bang one in as well. I've got this as a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Rich?
I think Norwich should take that. I think that'd be a good point on the road for them, backing up the Southampton. Don't think there'll be many goals in this. I'm going to go for a 1-0 home victory.
3-0. 2-1.
Yeah, we're all going for Preston.
So you're all going 1-0. Lovely stuff. 2-1 Preston, 0-0. Jensen's changing his bloody predictions. You can't do that when you say it once without having it again. What have I got for this one? So I've got Preston 2, Norwich 1. I do think the Canaries will score. Steve's got Preston 2, Norwich 0. So yeah, we've all got wins apart from Lee for this one, who's obviously gone through an obscure draw. Next one, Lee, we're going to go to you for this one, mate. The first one, Southampton taking on Coventry City. Will Coventry give Southampton the blues, or will Saints stay?
For those of you that know me, you'll know that no negativity will ever come out my mouth pre-match, and I'll always back my boys no matter what. Naivety aside. Yeah. Southampton are a tough team. They are a tough team. They've got some fantastic players. Adam Armstrong is top of that goal scoring table as it stands. That being said, they had a bit of a stinker against Norwich, in my honest opinion. Cov are going to be full of confidence, I believe. I'm going for a 2-1 win against Southampton for Coventry City.
2-1. Steve has gone Southampton 1, Coventry City. Is it Coventry 3? No, it's not. He's gone for a 1-1 draw. I think. Yeah, 1-1. He's gone 1. For the Preston game, he's gone 1-3. So he's gone 3-1 Norwich. Is that what I'm reading? Hold on.
Oh, come on.
No, it isn't. He's gone Coventry to win 3-1. So it's how he's put him. He's put him on top of the teams. So it's how I'm reading his bloody writing here. So yeah, 3-1 he's gone for Coventry to win. Rich, what you got, mate?
2-1 Cov.
2-1.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. I've got Southampton to win 2-1, I believe. Yes, I have. Yeah, 2-1 Saints.
He had to, didn't he? He had to go around you.
You wait till we see the Leicester score, mate.
Right, next one. Bristol City taking on Middlesbrough. See, this is a tricky game, to be fair. Bristol City, they're quite good at home. Middlesbrough, they're just absolutely bounced at the minute, aren't they? But they seem a very good outfit, to be fair, and they fully deserve to be where they are in second place. I think they've had a fantastic season. I think Borough win this 2-0 at Ashton Gate. Rich, what you got, mate?
I mean, is it Kim Helberg, the new manager?
Yeah.
What a position to come in to a football club when your club's sitting second in the league. Normally, Lee, when a manager comes in, your team they're on the backside, they can't win, they're low on confidence. Borough are absolutely flying in a minute, and I think they'll continue to fly, and I think they'll win 2-0.
That sort of begs the question even more so. Why in the world did Rob Edwards leave for a relegating position team? It's crazy.
This is it, Lee, and I agree, mate. Lee, what you got for this one, mate?
I have gone for a tight game. I think Bristol City will hold them up. I think Borough are still the better team, and I've gone for a 1-0 Borough.
Steve's gone 1-1 for this one, so he's going for a draw. Lovely. There's been quite a few draws in the chat at the minute. Next one, Charlton versus Oxford. Rich, what have you got?
You'd say this is a relegation 6-pointer.
It is.
If you're Charlton, you're probably thinking not, but
yeah,
for Oxford, they're on 19, Charlton are on 24 and 17th. Oxford don't want to let Charlton get away, do they? Really, they want to, if they can pull them in. But I think Charlton at home, they ain't won at home for a while. I think they might nick this 2-1 home win.
Charlton haven't won in 6 matches. They've scored just 4 goals in their last 5. Charlton haven't won. They haven't kept a clean sheet in either of them 6 wins, but 6 defeats. But they've won the last 3 meetings. Have Oxford with Charlton by a combined 7-2 result. Oxford haven't kept a clean sheet in 11 consecutive matches. Jesus Christ. 17th versus 22nd. I've got this one at 1-1 draw. I've got this one. Steve has gone for a 1-1 draw as well. What have you got, Lee?
I think this is going to be one of the most boring games of the season. No offense. I give credit where credit's due. Charlton played very well against us when we seen them at the CBS. But you also look at Oxford. Oxford pulled a draw against us. They pulled a draw against Leicester. Have you played them yet, Rich?
They beat us 2-1 the other Friday. Yeah.
Okay. Listen, they can score. That they really can. But I do think it's going to be a boring game. I'm going to go for a 0-0.
Rich, what did you go for Charlton?
I went for a 2-1 home win.
2-1 home, yeah. Lovely stuff. Spot on, Cov fan. There we go, Lee. See, someone's saying that you're speaking sense, Lee, which is it's good for a Cov fan.
That makes a change there, doesn't it, Jack?
What it does, mate, I'm telling you. Right, Lee, we're going to come to you with the next one. Derby, Portsmouth.
I've got a bit of respect for Derby. They are pulling in the points. They're pulling in the goals. Carlton Morris can score goals. We've seen it, and they're pulling goals from other places as well. Portsmouth, I know they had the win at the weekend, but I do think they're going to fall short against Derby at Pride Park. I'm going for a 2-0 win to Derby.
Rich, I mean, Pompey, they're really struggling, aren't they, away from home? When is their next away win going to come?
When did they last win away? When was their last away win? I mean,
bloody hell. Last time they won away was Oxford, Saturday the 9th of August. 1-0 win at Oxford.
Well,
so they haven't won since then.
So that was the opening game. That's the opening game of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, our first game of the season, yeah.
Well, I can't see him winning this one.
Not against Derby, where they've been playing recently.
No, I'm going with Lee. 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Lovely. Steve's got Derby 2-1 winners. I've got Portsmouth and Derby 2-0 Derby.
It's 2-0 all around.
It is. 3-0 Derby, 3-0 Derby, 4-1 Derby. I tell you what, it'd be a long bloody trip home from bloody Derby if Pompey 2-1.
May as well just tell the Pompey boys to stay at home.
But right, Hull City versus West Brom. Will West Brom get mauled by the Tigers in this one, Rich? Hull, Ollie McBurney's come back with a bang, hasn't he? You know, he's scoring goals and he's doing very well. How do you think this one goes at the MKM for West Brom? Because West Brom's away form, it's awful.
I mean, we beat Hull 2-0 at their place. Then they lost 4-0 to Borough, didn't they?
Yeah.
At home. And then they've obviously they won away at Stoke and then they won away at Millwall. So they'll obviously look to get a home win in front of the home fans. West Brom, good win against Sheffield United, but I don't think they're getting a lot here. I'm going to go, Hull score some goals, don't they? I'm going to go 3-1 to the Tigers.
3-1. Yeah, I've gone 3-1 in my prediction for this one. Steve's gone 1-0 Hull. He's keeping it low scoring. What have you got for dinner, Lee, by the way?
Mate, this is sexy.
Don't get stuck in your beard, though. You know.
Wow, look at this.
Well, we'll have a look.
We'll have a look.
Of course, we'll have a look.
Mate, homemade hot dog. This is a jumbo hot dog. It's a dirty dog. Cheese, onions, jalapenos.
That's going to be all in that beard, Jack, in a minute.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll be deep throating that hot dog.
Lee, what did you go for the whole game?
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, Hull. Similar to you boys. Very similar context, but I'm going 2-1 Hull.
2-1 Hull. Very nice. Right, Rich, coming to you with this one. Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday. What do you reckon? Do you think you'll get the response you need after losing to Leicester?
Anything other than a home win here. I mean, there's going to be questions asked, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because obviously we got after Wednesday and Saturday we go to Millwall on Boxing Day, and then we go to obviously we play Leeds Coventry on the Monday. So it's got to be on your banker this weekend, surely. Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday struggling, lost 3-0 at home to Derby. Town good at home. I think we kept 3 clean sheets, boys, on the last 3 home games. It's going to be 4. It's going to be 2-0 Town. I'm not getting too carried away. I'll just take a nice, comfortable 2-0 win. That'll do us.
5-0. 5-0. 3-0.
See, a lot of people are looking at their scorelines. Obviously, they're looking where Sheffield Wednesday are at the moment and how Sheffield Wednesday are struggling.
They haven't won in 14 games.
No, but can we just remind people who plays for Sheffield Wednesday? In my honest opinion, one of the best players to grace the Championship. Barry Bannon, mate.
Barry Bannon.
Honest to God, Barry Bannon doesn't get the credit he deserves from a lot of people. Okay, Sheffield Wednesday are in a bit of a shit situation, but he, as much as I haven't liked him over years, he's stayed with this team and he's consistently pulling out performance after performance. He's getting older, mate. I am going to go with a 2-1 win to Ipswich, but Barry Bannon's going to score a 70-yarder.
I tell you what, you'll put it past him either. He
tries them.
He does. No goalless draws in the last 20 attempts between
Walton will be staying on his line this week. He'll be thinking, I'm not going out my 6-yard box. I'm standing there. I'm not getting embarrassed again.
Steve's gone 4-0 to Ipswich at home.
Wow.
I'm backing you boys 3-0. Ipswich 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Now on to Loftus Road. Leicester, inform Leicester City, shall we say. The Marty Cifuentes derby at Loftus Road. Marty goes back to Loftus Road, and will it be a Marty party for the Foxes? Rich, what do you reckon for this one as Marty goes back to QPR?
Ooh. Very similar records, aren't you? 8th and 9th.
Yeah.
31 points each. You scored 30, they've scored 28. Well, they've conceded 33. I think you'll definitely score it. You just need to back it up now, don't you? You showed You showed on Saturday against us that you've got some good players.
Yeah.
You just got to be consistent. You've got to be consistent. And I think it'll be an away win. I think it'll be a tight one. I think I'll go 2-1 to Leicester.
2-1 Leicester. Yeah. Steve's gone 3-1 Leicester. So he's backing another 3-1. I mean, we've had 2 3-1s in the last...
Lee's smiling. Lee's smiling. I wonder what he's got coming here.
Come on, Lee. What you got, mate?
I've gone 5-0 to the R's. I'm joking. Listen, I'm joking. I am going to be more humble than Mr. Final Whistle. I'm going to give Leicester some flowers purely because they're coming off that win against Ipswich.
Oh, it brings a tear to me eye, Coventry fans talking about Leicester like that, mate.
Listen, I'm a humble guy. You know I'm a humble guy. As much as I want fucking R's to beat you 5-0.
Glasses are watering up, mate. You keep talking.
As much as I want QPR to do Leicester 5-0, it ain't going to happen, in my honest opinion. I think they're going to come in very strong Leicester, very high off their win against Ipswich, and I've gone for a 2-0 win for Leicester.
2-0 Leicester, lovely. Yeah, QPR and Leicester. They're in some, QPR's home form speaks for itself, doesn't it? They don't really lose many at home, QPR. Both sides, poor. Leicester sit 8th going into this one. QPR sit 9th. Yeah, I think the mighty party continues in this one. I'm going for a tight 2-1 Leicester win. I was going to go 3-1, but because Steve's gone 3-1, I'm going to go 2-1. So, yeah, I've changed the prediction for a 2-1 Leicester win. I seen what Steve sent me earlier, so I thought, I'll put it down a notch. Try and not clash with him too much. Nigel's gone bloody 4-2. And last time Nigel predicted Leicester to win 3-1, it actually happened against him.
Did he predict 3-1, did he?
He did. He predicted it wrong. Next one, Sheffield United taking on Birmingham City. Birmingham's away form.
Horrendous.
It's honking. It really is. Steve's gone for 2-1 Sheffield United. I've gone 2-1 Sheffield United. What have you got, Rich? Because Birmingham's form at home is very good. Away from home, not so much. How do you see this one going? Will it be more misery away from home for Birmingham, or
it's what's holding them back, isn't it? When you think they're only 5 points off the playoffs, but I think that we keep talking on their last away win was at Preston, wasn't it? When they won 1-0 there. So I think it's going to be a difficult game. Obviously, Wilder he's going to want to bounce back after that defeat at the Hawthorns.
Yeah,
and I think they will bounce back. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go 2-1 to the Blades.
How many points am I giving the food? How many points, Paul? Out of 10. Right, so Sophie's made this herself. So let me fucking show you. 10 out of 10. Better than any hot dog that you'll get at the ground, mate. I'm telling you now.
Where's this deep throating happening then?
Don't tell him to set a sausage out of the bun.
Don't tempt me, Rich. Right, so it's my turn. Sheffield United, Brom. So apologies to any Birmingham City fan I'm going to offend here. We have got to take a second to look at their undefeated trainer. Did anyone see that?
What?
Did you not see the Birmingham City selling Birmingham City Adidas? Was it Adidas or Nike trainers?
Oh, they really?
Called the Undefeated.
Oh,
undefeated at what?
Wow.
Well, what was it?
There was I don't think there was anyone queuing up for it. Anyway, going back to the results. I have gone for a Wilder. Don't like the bloke, but a Wilder has given the Blades a big telling off. I've gone for a 3-1 win for Sheffield United.
A wild day out for United then at Bramall Lane. Lovely stuff. As Lee enjoys that hot dog, mate, and there we go. Right, as Lee carries on eating his food beyond this graphic, Watford taking on Stoke City. Oh, Rich. See, these two, a much needed win for Stoke last time out. Watford, they're picking up quite a few draws at the minute. They're not they don't seem to be consistently. The last win for Watford was obviously at home to Norwich, but they've picked up quite a few draws in the last 5. Will it be another draw or will it be another point system for you? What you got?
2-1 Watford.
2-1 Watford.
Yeah, 2-1 Watford.
Lee, what you got, mate?
I've gone 1-0 Stoke. When we played Watford, their attack was good, but the defence was poor. Stoke, very defensively minded with Mark Robbins in charge now. I think they'll hold off any press from Watford and they'll hit them on the counter, mate.
Lovely. Jack, on your vlog at the weekend, you didn't show you and Rich meeting up.
Yeah, we did.
We had Nando's together. Don't worry.
You were talking to Alex Griffin, weren't you?
How romantic.
Seen
we were on different tables. We didn't have a candle.
I seen our good mate Lee from around the ground.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
I think he visited Filbert Street, didn't he?
He did.
On his vlog. Yeah, he was there.
I wish they'd done a lot more with that ground after they'd obviously knocked it down. You know, like a sort of memorial thing. You know, something that to say the ground were there and that. Just not just a little plaque, but something to to remind the fans of. Because with these grounds, you look at Hybrid. They've obviously still got the centre circle, haven't they? Is it where they've got the student accommodation now when you go to Arsenal away? And one of the Hybrid stands, they're still up, aren't they? Which is good. They need to probably look after these grounds. When they're not down the old grounds, it's good to keep a piece of memory from that ground, to be fair. What do you think?
What you got where Highfield Road is, Lee? What's there? Anything?
Asylum seeker hotels. It's just houses now, mate. It's just houses. I do think. I think there is a plaque. So there's like a little bit of green or a park sort of stuff with a plaque or a stand there now. But yeah, it's all houses, mate.
Right. Watford 2, Stoke 2 is what Steve's gone for. I've gone for a Watford 1, Stoke 1. So we're both back in draws, in obviously a similar fashion. Nigel's gone 2-1 Watford. Great striker for my team a few decades ago at my club, Norwich City. Who was that then? Who are we talking about, Nigel?
They had no good strikers at Norwich.
You're not about
Dion Dublin, are you, mate, by any chance? Played for Coventry, played for Norwich.
Huckabee played for both.
Well, was Dublin winning Norwich, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
at the end of his career.
Mark Robbins.
Mark Robbins.
Yeah, Mark Robbins. Yeah. See, good minds think alike, Nigel. You see. Right. So the like target is 55 likes. If you haven't hit already, you're slacking. Great chat with the boys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe to the Suffolk Crunch. Rich, what's coming up on the channel, mate?
Match preview tomorrow, and then we'll do the Sheffield Wednesday review over the weekend. Probably Saturday night when I come home with 3 points in the bag and everyone's happy. If we don't win, it's a meltdown. It's going to be.
But it meltdown for every club when we lose, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. We beat Cov and everyone thought we were going to bloody chase Coventry down and win the league, our fans. We lose to Leicester, we're one of the shittest teams in the league. It's just how it is, isn't it?
That is the reason why the Championship is the best league in the football era.
It plays with your emotions, doesn't it, Lee? That's what it is, mate.
Oh, mate, it's nuts.
You can be up 1 million, down the next, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles in football, I'm afraid. You win some, you lose some, and there we go. Lee, what's coming up on your mate, Lee?
So, match day vlog against Southampton. This week, I am taking the coach with one of the supporters club, the biggest supporters club in Coventry. So, yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of drink involved because I haven't got to drive anywhere. That being said, I tend to get a massive headache after a few tinnies. So, I've got to be careful what I say on camera.
There we go. What's coming up on the final whistle? So we've got the match preview after this at 8 o'clock. So join us for that. We have also spoke about Marty's best 11. Is this Marty's best 11? Let me know in the comments, Leicester fans. Go and check that out. It's live on the channel. Match day vlog at the weekend as I'll be heading to Loftus Road, the last game before Christmas. And then we've got the championship predictions week 23 as it will reach the pinnacle halfway point in the championship. Rich,
when are we off? When are we on next?
Tuesday.
Because we'll have to do 2 rounds of games, won't we?
We will. I think what we might have to do is do one live, and then obviously go and pre-record the other one.
Yeah, possibly.
And what we could do is we could maybe get it out Christmas Eve.
Yeah, good idea.
Or we could maybe actually, hold on. So the 23 game would be Boxing Day's games, wouldn't it? So the 29th, that'd be
That's a Sunday, isn't it? No, it's a Monday.
We're gonna have to sort of plan like the 27th or something. Or 28th.
Yeah, we could do one that weekend because there's no games on the Saturday, is there? Or we could do maybe a Saturday or a Sunday. We have to see what Steve's doing.
Just do a live stream around your Christmas dinner.
Well, we can do. We can all ask what each other's got. Stuffing and pigs and blankets. Why not? You know, Rich pouring the gravy on his plate as we talk about the predictions.
Yeah, get your gravy. Lovely gravy.
Thank you, everyone. Take care. If we don't see you again, have a great Christmas, whatever you're up to. Go and spend time with your loved ones. Go and enjoy the festivities and, of course, the football. Don't forget the football. And, keep it the final whistle. Go and check out the boys. Suffolk Crunch. Your mate Lee. And we'll catch you again. Steve will be back for the next one.